In ergonomics, a professionally planned physical structure of a hospitality industry or different businesses is a must and always take considerations by the management itself. The management would put extra time, effort, and investment for the business to attract potential guests and consumers for the benefit of the organization. And eventually, it would result to gain profit and high ratings for the organization. So what is building? Based on our module, building is defined as a structure which provides us a living space, shelter, and a place to rest with a comfortable environment with our own choice. I may say that the more a hotel is aesthetically appealing to the guests, the more the organization would gain and attract guests to stay and acquire accommodation with your building. Today, I'll be discussing the building components of Mohegan Sun that is located at Connecticut, USA. Mohegan Sun. Mohegan Sun is one of the largest, most distinctive, and spectacular with regards to their entertainment, shopping, gaming, and meeting destinations in the United States. Mohegan Sun Resort is a sky tower with a height of 148.44 meters that is equivalent to 487 feet in height, that has 34 floors above the ground and 1,200 total number of rooms for accommodation, with the world-class features and amenities. For Mohegan Sun's structural foundation, it is made out of steel beam. A steel beam is a structural steel that is made or purposely made to support heavy loads. The specification for a structure determines the geometry, size, and shape of a beam. For its outer appearance or facade, Mohegan Sun Resorts uses Pilkington OptiView anti-reflective glass for a fine and simple yet attractive outer view. For its inner glass, Mohegan Sun Resorts uses Pilkington Planar Integral 905 fitting that is laminated to help and limit distractions for their guests. The first component of a building is plinth. A plinth is a visible structural part of a building above the foundation and below the floor levels. Mohegan Sun Resort also uses steel beam for its plinth that was supplied by their contractor A to Z Corporation. And here are some examples of plinth of Mohegan Sun Resort. As you can see on the picture that I've shown to you, the steel are bent in various forms that adds a wow factor for the guests to experience. The second component of a building is the door. The door is an opening in the wall flush with the floor levels for the entry and exit in a building or different rooms in a building. Most of the doors in Mohegan Sun Resort are made with glass, but for its rooms and meeting conventions, they use a custom-made hand wood for it, for the purpose of a longer and high-quality type of door for the guests for its privacy and security. The third component is the floor. The floor is defined as a smooth, clear, and hard leveled surface under the wall. Mohegan Sun Resort uses different types of tiles for their floor. Some examples of this are ceramic, granite stones, and natural stones for a linear random patterns. They also use various colors of tiles to form an artwork on the floorings of the hotel. For their carpets, they also use warm colors to add intensity to their designs. And time to time, the management of Mohegan Sun Resorts replaced the carpet with the new design patterns for their floors, most especially in their casinos. The fourth component is the wall. Wall is defined as the part of the building structure between the floor and the roof. Based on my research, there are two parts of Mohegan Sun Resort, the Casino of the Earth and the Casino of the Sky. The two have different interior wall designs to represent both themes that the hotel want to experience by the guests. The Casino of the Earth uses warm color vibe to represent a natural and countryside effect for their guests. On the other hand, the Sky Tower uses a light and bluish color for its vibe. For additional information and an interesting fact about Mohegan Sun Resort, both towers uses various scents and aromas to enhance and add guest experience by providing a full sensory experience for the guests that matches both themes that the hotel want to represent. They want to showcase this to their guests to enjoy while having their stay. The next component is the window. A window is a suitable size opening in the wall at a suitable height from the floor. It helps the room or area to maintain ventilation and to lighten up the area or atmosphere of the building. Mohegan Sun Resorts uses glass panel to put up a large window on each of their rooms. Mohegan Sun Resorts wants the guests to experience and see the panoramic view of their property. And also, a large window helps the room to have a natural lighting and cozy atmosphere. The next component is the window shade. A window shade are slab projections from the side and top portions of the window to restrict rain or direct sunlight. Nowadays, in a modern hotel, they use curtains or blinds for their window shades. For Mohegan Sun, they use a thick fabric and neutral colors for their curtains to add a tribal vibe for their room. It adds a countryside and cozy factor for the guests to be comfortable on the environment where they check in. And also, here are some examples of it. Overall, the interior design of Mohegan Sun Resort is inspired with the rich culture and heritage of Mohegan Sun tribe of the Native Americans. It was mostly influenced by the natural colorways that found inspiration in the colors, texture and patterns, and organic materials in the environment, and living things such as wolves, birds, and turtles that have been proud tradition of Mohegan Sun's culture.